if the terms of a sequence are t sub 1, t sub 2, t sub 3, all the way to t sub n, what is the value of n? So n is the number of terms in our sequence. So this question is asking how many terms are in the sequence. So one thing to keep in mind is the number of terms in our sequence n really has nothing to do with what the value of t sub n is. So unless they connect those two things, that's not going to be sufficient. But anyway, let's go to the statements to get more information. The sum of the n terms is 3,124. Okay, so our individual terms, is, they can look like anything, it seems like. There's no pattern or anything here. So let's say our sequence is, we got 100 plus 24 plus 3,000. So that would be, in this case, n would be equal to 3. We got 3 terms in our sequence. And then let's say we have another sequence that could look like 100 plus 20 plus 4 plus 3,000. So in this case, we would have 4 terms in our sequence. And you could do this any way you want. So this is insufficient. The average of the n terms is 4. Okay, so by itself, this is not going to be sufficient because we could have, let's just say every term in our sequence is 4. So this could be our sequence, or, so in this case, n would be 3. Our sequence could be like that, and n would be equal to 4. So that's not sufficient. And now, together, we know the sum must be 3,124, and the average is 4. So what do we know? So how do you find the sum of a set of numbers? Sum is going to be equal to the average times the number of terms. So if this is what we are looking for, right? Well, we know our sum is 3,124, and the average is 4. And then number of terms is just n. So we know our number of terms is 3,124 divided by 4. So this is going to be sufficient together, and C is our answer. What is that number? Let's see if we can find it. So 4 goes into 31 7 times. 4 goes into 32 8 times. And 4 goes into 4 1. So 781 terms in our sequence. Sounds okay to me. But C is the answer.